The miracle of life. Ain't that a sight to be happy about? Look at that. All potential witches. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server. We're still in the midst of the preparation for the ceasefire to end. And yeah, war preparations are still going. We need to grind it out, guys. We need to get the ammunition for the cannon ready. As of now, we have just cows. We could name them and taunt them, make a paratroop down on them, or shoot dead cow carcasses just to intimidate. But of course, we also want to have more like weapons of mass destruction, you could almost say. Let's say we paratroop 20 witches over there. Yeah, could be some trouble. Yes, indeed. So, yesterday I went ahead and set up a very, very basic breeder here. We have one villager sitting up here. Hello. And Impulse brought villagers over. So I grabbed them, brought them down into this pit. These are the parents of all of these. It's quite a lot. I don't know. Worked well. And let it run a day or so since yesterday, and when I came back the area stayed loaded a lot because Falsey and others were working over at the fort. So yeah, we got enough villages now to turn them all into witches. We need to work on that. Today we want to build a setup that will transform creepers and witches into lethal variants, or creepers and villagers into more lethal variants of them. Which is witches and power or charged creepers. Down there, I have the other component ready. Let's see if something spawned. It's a small creeper farm based on a design by Logical Geek Boy. Well, it's an old method using a cat to spook creepers around, but Logical took some time and really looked into it and perfected the system. So let's see if there's no creeper around. Yeah, let's quickly look in here. I mean, it's the basic farm design, right? We have the cat sitting here in the middle. That's our spooky cat. It spooks away all the creepers, and then we just collect them in the corners there. Let's close that off again. It's just one layer. This is not meant to be a highly efficient farm and spit out tons of creepers, but we just need to get a few. And then they would end up in here for now, and here. And I definitely want to funnel them here to the middle and then have them here somehow and then funnel them through, and here will be our naming room for the creepers to sneak up to them and name them, because creepers need to be named beforehand. And of course the villagers, when they are transformed into witches, we need to name them afterwards. So we also need a naming system for them set up. And also I have a little something down here. This is actually a small nano farm I hooked up here. This is a design by Ilmango. He has it on his channel. Just look for Fast Nano Farm 1.13 or so. It's one of the designs he showed, and I used this thing to quickly farm out 2 double chests of carrots, and we fed 1 double chest, or 1 shulker box better say, to the villagers, breeding villagers, and that was enough to create 50 or so, or however many are in there. We still have a whole chest of bones, grinded that out at the skeleton grinder, and I also managed to get some organization into my ender chests. So these are my crucial chests I always want to have with me, and those are my kind of mobile storage, but many of them are empty, and many of them, this is just stone I bought at Big Rocks, and they are not fully organized, but most of them are actually empty, like a lot of them. And just have them around here, and then eventually I'll sort through them too. So what we need to do first is, of course, we need to build a setup, and I had all my glass and stuff better organized down here. So see, brewing, what is that? That's dyes, that's ice, that's wool. Then here's all the TNT we have at the moment, and arrows. And that is my glass box here, and then we have some nice glass. We need a lot of that. And I'm gonna start working with the villagers, I guess. We need to flood them up, and we need to kind of determine where we want to build our lightning converter. I'm gonna use an armor stand for that, put that in the middle, and then have the 2 sitting next to each other, kind of the villagers and the creepers, and most likely we just build it back here. This is the best spot. Also, it's not so far to travel for the villagers and whatnot. So yeah, I'll start laying it out back here a little bit, start building, and probably I should drop it down actually. I'm just thinking about it a little bit. Yeah, let me set up the basic converter idea we had, and then we'll see if that works properly. Alright, so I got the first part I need to build kind of done. This is my conversion chambers. Right here, an armor stand will sit, and when there's a thunderstorm, we go ahead with our channeling trident, flong, hit it, right? And that will cause lightning to strike here, and it will affect all the entities chilling here. And the entities will sit on the track here and in the tube. You can see that from here. We're gonna this gonna connect to the villager tube, this side. So we're gonna bring him in, dropping in here, and they're sitting there. And then, here in these dispensers, we will have mine carts, and they will pick them up then. To make it really reliable, we needed these trapdoors here to make sure we align the whatever sits in here towards the dispenser a bit. That's why we have him here. Also, it stops the water from flowing forward, right? So it's a double function. So these are the two tubes, and now pretty much, we can hook up the first bit, the villagers. So pretty much I would just need a water tube coming up somewhere and then going in there. And I kind of want to have a little bit of symmetry here on top of the cannon, as far as possible at least, and use some of what we have here. So pretty much, this water tunnel would come in, from this side, right, like so. And then we need something around here, to connect it to, and then we put the water flow in there. So I guess it fits fairly well. Say if we had a water tube right here in the corner, and we'll just do it here. So let me see, roughly here we want to connect, and then we wash him into the corner and push him up this way. Should work. I also need to separate a few. We don't need to send all of them up. It's gonna be probably a bit crude, but we gotta make it work. That's what counts. So pretty much right here we want the pipe to come up. So right there. Okay, and then I'll dig down here and try to connect it to what we got going on with the villagers below. Alright, let me do some more digging, and and we can test and send a few villagers up there, or one, and we need the villagers anyway as test subjects for the further systems. It's too dangerous to do it with the creepers, right? We don't want to risk unnecessary damage and explosions. Alright, so let me do some more, and I'll be back. Alright, I got the water tube in. Let's send a villager up for a test. So let's see. A few of them, I guess. Yeah. Looks like they make it up there just fine. You guys step back. You don't want to be anywhere close. Are you all going in there now? Oh my god. No, stop. Okay, we gotta place a stopper block here. Temporarily. I think we managed to close it. Okay. Good. Yeah, I would have loved to just send one in. Now we got a few more, but it's alright. We can use them for testing. We can rebreed villagers quickly. Alright, let's see if they sit in there properly. Yeah, there they are. Nice. And they made it in here nicely. We got a bunch of them in there. And from here I will send the villagers down real quick. Because from there we need to put them and the creepers into our renaming room. When those guys are turned into villagers, we want to pick out one, name him, and then store them again, right? That's kind of the plan. So next up, I guess I start working on the naming setup below. We also need to put some power to this, and of course we need a bunch of chests here, with minecarts and all, leading into the dispensers there, and then a way to activate them. But this is all all fine. I would say, I don't know, we could have a redstone block here actually to power the whole dealio, or might be even good enough if we just power this. I will do some tests, and yeah, let me keep on working here. Alright, next test. Now we need to see if we can pick up a villager here properly. So I'm just gonna temporarily power that with a lever from here, and we throw in a minecart, and we have a button here temporarily. Plump, picks one up and puts him down there into our next spot. And this is pretty much a naming station. The witches will not be able to see me and throw stuff at me, nor would creepers, but yeah, the creepers we name downstairs. And yeah, as I can access this guy here, the cleric, that means I can also right click on a name tag if in case it's a witch, right? And they're just sitting in here in the minecart. And then if I want to send it on, yeah, well, right now already these would be transformed named witches. Here in this chest we will have our name tags, right, and probably put an anvil close by. You need this cobble wall to align yourself properly, but yeah, you can reach through, but the witches cannot see you and will not throw potions or anything. Can also, if that doesn't work, if they are in there some way funny or so, you can also use this and click on top here. This should also be safe, even also for the creepers. And yeah, it's completely enclosed here. Yeah, and from here, pretty much we just need to send our witches into a magazine where we store them, and yeah, then can load them into the cannon. And I'm just contemplating where this magazine will be. I'm just looking at things and thinking about good ways to load them in. And I guess, I mean, we could just literally drop him in on top here. In the middle here have our loading chute. I mean, that would work. Yeah, they should, if you drop them in high enough, they should be carried on by the water and not get stuck here or anything. I'm fairly certain. We have to play around with it a bit, but you know, we need a drop-in chute for the creepers and the yeah, villagers, witches. Okay, yeah, but I think here might work. This might be a good drop-in, or I might have to modify how I have this water tube for the cows set up. You know, I'll figure it out. But yeah, next up is having a magazine where we store them all, and then we can easily transport them over. So we cannot have a water tube here in the middle because we need sky access here, because yeah, we want to have lightning strike right there. So yeah, you can't mess with that. Where else would be a decent drop in for you can come in from here and just play with the water a bit. See if you can figure it out. Yeah, let me think about it a little bit, and yeah, I'll give you a progress report when we have the magazine ready. Alright, we are ready to run another test for the next phase. I added another chamber, and this is pretty much where, yeah, our fully charged or fully prepared witches would wait. We could stack up to 24 or a bit more in there probably, and then we grab one by one, you know, and send them up to the cannon. So this is one magazine here pretty much that holds witches. And yeah, let's try and see if everything works halfway decently so far. It's always a bit iffy with, yeah, ejecting mobs. I did a few tests, and so far seems to be good. So yeah, we can reach him, we send him off, and yes, perfect, that's what we want to see. And this should be very consistent. So he's trapped now in here, and yeah, this would be a witch ready for us to press the button and be sent up into the cannon. And yeah, that's an easy part. We will have a similar cactus breaker for the next bit here, and then just have a water tube going upwards. So pretty much almost a simple, yeah, kind of a same setup like we have here. And yeah, that should work out really well. Awesome, good stuff. Okay, time for a full test run. So, villager is in there, right? We can pick it up after it's turned into a witch. Naming. And then sending it into the in-between storage. Yes, witches will be in there, sound and safe. And then now we just need another minecart real quick. Let's grab that one from behind here. Rip. So yeah, where the villager is now is where we will have most of our witches, all of the witches stored up that we transformed. And yeah, might need a full block here in the corner to make sure, they cannot kind of glitch through the corners and throw at me or something. You never know. But anyways, yeah, if we have then minecarts in here, now we could say, okay, fire a witch. We trigger this, the witch gets put into these water tubes and is coming along, going up there and coming around. And boom, ready to be shot off. So we got that all working now. So we can, yeah, produce witches and load them up already. Next stage would be the creepers. Yeah, so how I did it, pretty much, yeah, you saw that there's another transition into a water stream here. It's a quite interesting mechanic as well. Let's quickly check that. Did I see a minecart lane there? Yeah. Yeah, we might need some more hoppers here. We will have a centralized collection area for all minecarts then later. I will connect these hoppers. But yeah, here is kind of how we did it. I think I have a torch too close here and it locks the hopper there. It's just, yeah, little quirks that needed to be worked out. But yeah, pretty much here is all full blocks, solid blocks. So it can only be ejected to here. And here we use the same principle. There's a solid block right there, right, glass block. And yeah, when we eject them again, they can only end up right over there. You can see that the sign is holding up the water, and then we have the water column going over there. So look right down here. Let me see. I have no idea why this is locked. I think, yeah, I need to look at it one more time and see where I have the power coming up for the tracks and so on. And yeah, next up now is the creeper situation. So this will be the chute that brings the creepers up and then over, and it goes under the other water chute you can see on top here, and pretty much loads the creepers into the conversion station, right, where they should be hit by lightning. So yeah, they come over here from this side. You cannot really, it's hard to show off properly. Yeah, maybe we can show it from here. So right here on top, you can see here the tube comes up and there's no water in it yet, but will come over here and in, and we put the creepers in here. And now we just need to figure out a good way to take these charged and name tag creepers, which they should be here already, and yeah, bring them into the cannon as well. So yeah, let me quickly see. So either we could directly, eject them here and then try to connect to this water tube as well, which would enable us to, push them in there. So I tried to figure that out somehow to get them in there without the water streams messing up. I'm sure I can figure something out. Yeah, to connect that here. Let me think. Yeah, I think I already have a solution. So yeah, so that means from here we want to bring the platform over and then connect to that. Yeah, so let me do that, and then we just need to connect this down to the creepers and think of a good naming solution downstairs, and then we have a full circle here. Pretty cool. Alright, it's time to test the path of a creeper. So the named and charged creepers are in here, and we pretty much can directly load them into the cannon. On demand as well, 1, 2, as many as we want. And yeah, hopefully this works out. I put a villager in here representing a creeper, and what we want to see is the creeper ride in over here and get into the water stream and end up in the cannon. So let's see. Yeah, that is bad, clearly, because the chest, I think the chest is the reason. Yeah, the chest is the reason here. It didn't fully work like we wanted to. I think if I have full blocks here, we should be good. I can also have this hopper pointing somewhere else to the other side. I think it would be better. Yeah, I think that was the issue here with the chest. It kind of didn't recognize it as a valid spot. Doing it like this should make it work 100%. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is all blocked, right? It should end up over there now. Let's get one more villager over there to try that out. So yeah, temporary wall here, so they can't escape. Whoop! What the heck? Ah yeah, here. Boom, and dunk, dunk, and then we're gonna break this guy free, and we're gonna use our fishing rod to do so. Get him up in here. Come on. Okay, let's see if he can sneak by. Yes, and push him. Alright. Good. Good man. Nice. Let's close it all off again so we don't have no mistakes. And then now let's watch his behavior. Hopefully it works. Because with the creepers we cannot mess around, right? I mean, charged creepers, they cannot escape here. If they blow up and, you know, here the head will be in glass all the time, so they should not be able to see us, but we frame it in a bit thicker. Just want to make sure the transition here works. Okay, let's toss another minecart in. Let's try one more time. Yep, now we're talking. Okay, it was not a valid block, and they make it up nicely through the system and into the cannon. So we should see two villagers sitting in the cannon now. Let's see if that works, and then pretty much we only need to connect the creeper farm if this all works. 1, 2. Yep, they're sitting up there. I closed the hatch there, but if I'd opened that, you can then also do mixed shots, you know, mix in, wait a little bit, mix in some charged creepers with everything. And of course, you know, when we have charged creepers in there, we really need to stay away and be careful not to get close to the thing and whatever. But yeah, right now we have 3 villagers in there waiting. Pretty good. Okay, so yeah, pretty much everything works minus the creeper setup below. So here, let's go over here, is where I envisioned my creeper water chute coming up, and I just need to dig down and locate where we are here, figure things out, and then connect it to a system below and try out if we get a creeper named and can send them up here. That would be really cool. Alright, so let's try to get that done. Alright, I'm down here, and actually I got some creepers to spawn by chance. I was not finished with the setup yet, but it's good. That gives us a chance to test. So we are below the creeper farm right now, and we have the drop chutes 1, 2, 3, 4 in those 4 corners, and the water streams go around like that and bring one side to this, to here. And that one drop chute that comes down here goes to there, right? And I have a chest there, and I have a creeper sitting there. So as you see, he's not reacting to me. I'm really close, and if I can punch him, I can for sure name him. Right, so right now I would be able to name this guy. So that is good, and afterwards we would want to send them up. So we would do this, right? Quick flick. I have to automate that so it's really reliable. But yeah, now we would have the next creeper to name here, and yeah, we could send them up, right, one by one. Probably, yeah, here this needs, maybe I'll install some pistons, you know, this is a bit experimental. Although if we have enough creepers in there, probably will work. Maybe I can also, in case of emergency, just punch him in, like this, right? I mean, yeah, we are winging this here a little bit, but yeah, this sends the creepers up now. So that works. I had a water break in though here when I was working here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had, oh yeah, whoa. Jesus, where did they come from? Cat, relax. Yeah, I had some of the carpets got washed away here when I was doing the water tunnel, but it's not a biggie. Just need to make sure I'll fix that here, so we don't get any stupid spawns, and they need to push the cat over. I think it was affected a bit. Can we? Yeah. Wait, let's remove the ceiling. Let's try to put the cat in the proper position here. Just have to put everything back later. Okay, that's all right. So here, yeah, here I had a water break in. As you see, here is actually where our creepers go up. So I wanted to replace that here anyways, quickly. Let's do it like this. Okay, so that is good. I just need to fix the carpet situation here. And yeah, the water flushed him a bit away, which sucks, but yeah. In the meantime, I think I should put some torches here so nothing spawns again while we go back up. And then I can come back and yeah, fix the carpets here. So not a problem. Alright, we got a creeper, got a name tag. So let's see if we can get this guy. Yep, easy. No problem. Ha! Alright, name tagged. He should be on his way up now. Now, I have breathing pockets in there. They should be good. Quite a bunch. I think 4 or 5 breathing pockets for them on the way up. So I hope, I don't know how breathing works for mobs these days. Is it the same, for players? Of course, it takes a long time to refill the oxygen. But I don't think it's a problem for mobs. They will instantly refill as soon as they get a bit of breathing space. And now let's see if a creeper somehow made it up here. Somewhere. Yep, I can see it. It's there. We have our first creeper loaded, guys. There it is. Sitting and chilling. Named. And, well, if there would be a rainstorm now, we could electrify him. We'll leave him in there. We know that the rest of the system works. We just need to fill in minecarts and whatnot. And hope that nobody walks up to this guy stupidly and blows it up. But we have Captain Spaz. Leave a comment if you got the reference. I hope you did. Would be disappointed if you don't. But nah, I can't say I'm disappointed, But I hope you got the reference. Well, okay, I can't believe it, but this is a working system. Everything works. You can fill in villages, be ready, and yeah, just check for creepers. I mean, here's my name tags. Right, so let's take a few name tags and an anvil. We bring that downstairs. Let's see if another creeper spawned in. At the moment we're alone on the server, so it's actually a pretty good chance to get a few. So yeah, need to think about good names. But yeah, it's actually a really good moment to actually try to spawn some. We should have halfway decent spawn rates in here now. Let's see if there's more down here already. Yeah, not at the moment. Now would be a good time to get the camera account on. Because if I'm down here, nothing spawns. Right? I have to AFK a bit on top. Be at least 24 blocks away. So right now here we are at, 5? And the floor of this is at 12. So we want to be at least at 36 to spawn them in. So that would be up here, pretty much. This is, 35.5, so yeah, 1 higher. If we are here, we should have pretty decent creeper spawn rates. So, let's chill a bit. I mean, right now, yeah, we're literally alone. I mean, the area around it is also not perfectly lit up. Let's jump down again and see if we got one. If not, I can always check with the camera account. I was also thinking I should install an alarm if a creeper spawns in. That's what I would do if I had more time to really make this super sophisticated. Alright, at the moment we didn't get a spawn right away, but yeah, I'll try my best to hang out a bit and get a few spawns. And I'll monitor the situation with my camera account and see if things happen. And yeah, then we should be good. I don't think you've ever seen my camera account on here, right? Has a fun name. You shall see. Okay, where was it? Was it here? Let's quickly check. This was just, yep, this is our AFK spot pretty much, where we need to wait. And yeah, now let me check with my camera account if we get some spawns down there. Alright, I could see on the camera account, oh, and you can just hear me passing by, double audio, there was more creepers. Yes. Yep, it works. Okay, so we need to start naming more. Now it's gonna be tricky with more in there. Okay. Star bomb. A star bomb. That's a good one. Let's give different names. Feel free to suggest a few too. You know, I'm just gonna do a few, but comment section please. Alright, we got this guy. Alright, let's try to send him up. Yep, another creeper stored. Okay, let's do another one. From love, no, with love, yeah, with love from star team. Does that fit? Yeah, I think it fits. Yes. Alright. See, wait, it's easier to walk up straight like that. Boom. Always double check if the inventory updated or so can sometimes be iffy with naming stuff. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely send one up. Yeah, that's not perfected here. We'll send one up. We lose one now. I mean, I could really have a nice short pulse up here. Haven't installed that. Probably, I don't know if we really need that. But we could probably also just break this out. Oh, he will drown. Okay. Yeah, he's stuck in there. That's alright. So we'll get rid of him. And we have no unnamed stuff in there. That's alright. And we have one more in there. Okay. Let's try to think of a funny name. Iskal has a long nose. We're taunting them randomly. That's not a good taunt. Man, my taunt game really needs to be stepped up. Boom. Okay. Yeah, guys, you need to help me out in the comments with taunty stuff, right? Okay, so wait, let's march up straight. Clunk. We got him. Send him up, and yes. Okay, we should have now 3 charged creepers up in there. Okay, let's place another chest here and put name tags in. Anvil stays here too, so this is pretty much good to go. Now let's go up and double check. And then we can also push a few villagers in, and you know, in case there's a thunderstorm, we need to take the chance and do it right away. Make sure we get them, and then I need to go through and check a bit with the minecarts and stuff. Where the creepers are now, they should be safe. Nothing can happen to them, or from them, or because of them, I hope. You know, always dangerous to experiment with explosive mobs. Let's have a quick sleep before we have mobs all over the place here. That could be, for example, an issue. Okay. And now, let's see. Yeah, we have a bunch of creepers there now. Whoops. Oh, I'm a bit nervous, of course. You know, this is some pioneering stuff here, trying to work with them. I definitely need to have a better way to get over here soon. But yeah, that's a bunch of battle-ready creepers in here. Alright, so all that is left to do for us now is pretty much here will be the armor stand. Creepers should be cool. We put hoppers to that, you know, have a chest sitting on top where we put a lot of minecarts in. And yeah, this is done. This will automatically load them, so we gotta be careful with that. And then on the lower layer, here for the witch naming station, we also definitely, I mean, it's still, yeah, that's the best way to do it. Just walk straight up to it. But yeah, I need to move this button. Here we need also a bunch of minecarts, and I also need to go ahead and polish up here this hopper chain. I want to bring the hopper chain over here and then have a chest right there where all the minecarts end up from this breaker and from this breaker. And then we can recycle them and put them back into the system here. Right, and here we also need an anvil and name tags. set up. That is another thing we need to do. But yeah, it's pretty much polishing work. Okay, let's send a few villagers up. This should be ready to take him. In case we get a thunderstorm, right? Then we need to act quickly. I should actually, yeah, in case that happens, let's see how many name tags do we have here. We have 23 here again. Yeah, let's make sure we have the anvil and so on ready, you know, in case stuff happens. Okay, here we can do the anvil, and actually here we can put the name tags in the chest, the way it is set up. Okay. So, and now, yeah, let's go down into the breeder and push a few villagers in. Yeah, we got plenty here. Alright, guys. Get in here. Few of you. Come on. Yep. 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 And you can empty this here a little bit. You know, it's sent, I don't know, 20, 15, 20 up. So when we get a lightning strike, we have a nice conversion. Okay. Anybody else? Volunteers? Okay. You want to go? Yeah, you want to go. You want to become a witch, right? That's what we are here for. You know, you all want to become witches when you grow up. Okay, let's shove a few more in. Come on. Go, go, go. Yep, nice. And you go. Right, follow your friend to the promised land. You're all gonna be astronauts. Gonna be happy. Up in space there. Oh man, there's so many villages here. Man, how many did we push in? I have no clue. I mean, it's also a very crude system. Normally I would make this a bit more automatic down here and whatnot. But it works, you know, for our purpose. Alright. I think we sent plenty of them in now. Let's close this here again. Okay, that's quite a bit. Maybe some dye from entity cramming or so. Nice. Okay, they're there now. So, well, pretty much all we need now is a thunderstorm, and we need to put an armor stand here to also be ready. And we have this mechanic now that we can get a thunderstorm by killing a wither and sacrificing a nether star. This is an option. Yeah, do I have prefab armor stands still? Let me see. Yep. Let's put one there. It's an entity we can hit with the trident. Okay, and it's gotta sit right there. Should have sky access, so it's not blocked. And that should work out. So as soon as we convert them, we cannot leave from here. And also, probably, you know, after we converted the creepers, we're gonna hit them with regen for sure. For the witches, we don't need to mind. They're gonna heal themselves up, you know. But now we are technically ready for a lightning strike. Of course I want to load more creepers in there, but I'm banking on you guys to give me some good name suggestions and taunts we could use here. And yeah, in case we need more villages, we can definitely do that. And it should be pretty safe here from zombie invasions or anything along these lines. Just need to make sure the area here is properly lit. That I haven't done yet. Actually, make sure we have proper lighting around here everywhere. Oh. It's always spooky to walk up to creepers like that. That's for sure. Yeah, and here there needs to be some building still needs to be done. I mean, this I want to frame it in. Probably here is also gonna be glass or something to top it off, to make it kind of nice. And I think this should be safe. The creepers will always have their heads in glass, but just to be sure nobody walks up too close, we could close this off a little bit, right? Whoops. So that is cool. Yep. Oh man, Look at when you're bobbing in water, it's throwing ender pearls is the biggest pain in the butt. How many ender pearls are wasted by now with the stupid bobbing? Okay, that means we need one more here. Okay, and then probably we do glass here too. So this is a bit safe and shielded, and you won't randomly just stand here and trigger a creeper when they go through or so. Okay, this is also properly lit up here now. Should be fine. Okay, this, yeah, we will later frame in, or we can frame in already. Yeah, here we can't have nothing, there we can't have nothing. Okay, and we do something like that as well. And then we have, can we have a torch here without the cactus breaking actually? I think so, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is fine. So we can have lighting in here. And then we fill that in as well, and then later, of course, now as we have all the shapes done, we will build a structure, fort-like structure around the whole dealio. Frame it in, that's for sure. Otherwise, the other team can just walk in here and check it out and mess with it and whatnot. So it needs to be secured a little bit. All right, but this is good, guys. We have creepers, we have villagers. They're waiting to be converted. We have everything in place. Only thing that's left to do is me filling in minecarts here into all the thingy bingies, so we can send enough around. But other than that, good, sweet. Okay, so guys, there's only one thing to do, I guess, as the cannon is loaded, right? Wait, what? Where are the villagers? There were villagers in there. I didn't kill them, or did I? No. Yeah, I guess there was nighttime, zombie ran in and killed them through the corner here. Could imagine that happened. Aw. Well, if they would have been in there, we would have shut them over. But nevertheless, we know the cannon works anyways. We gonna from now on we shoot live rounds. No more playing around. And yeah, I would say I see you next time when we hopefully get a thunderstorm. If not, we're gonna use the machinery, the thunder summoning thing, upstairs. And yeah, then we load this thing, and then we are ready for the big war. Can't wait. See you next time, my friends. I'm out. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like. Bye.